Thank you. My name is Margaret and I've been working with Richard for over 10 years. Richard would like you to know that he is 67 years of age and likes to go shopping, particularly for clothes, as well as looking for DVDs and CDs of his favourite artists. He loves old movies, TV shows, particularly Hogan's Heroes and Mother and Son. Would you like to watch a DVD? He has a big collection in his room. That one, okay, good. Richard also likes people to take the time to listen to him. He understands everything and can write on his table if you don't understand his speech. Richard's first goal is to be assisted to smoke. Richard likes to smoke after meals and when he feels like having company and people to talk to. When Richard wants a cigarette, he uses a smoking action with his fingers. Richard is very generous and often offers workers a cigarette. No, Richard, I'm fine, thank you. But not all Richard's workers want to smoke with him or assist him to smoke. We explain to Richard's workers that if they don't want to assist him to smoke, that we can ask another staff member. They can also watch from the window in Richard's room to make sure he is safe, if they want to be a bit further away. Richard doesn't like to wait, but he understands he may have to sometimes. It is important to build up trust with Richard and come back when you say you're going to. When I first started working with Richard, I asked him if he wouldn't mind waiting. His response was, "I've been waiting all my life." That really hit home. Richard can easily burn himself, so he needs someone around the whole time while he is smoking. He can try to take the cigarette out of the holder himself and burn his fingers. He wears an apron so he doesn't burn his clothes. He can drop the cigarette sometimes and can lean over and try to pick it up. He is independent and would prefer to pick it up himself. But that means he could fall out of his chair. So okay, Richard, let's go through the steps together. Number 1, you signal you want a cigarette. Number 2, you remind your support worker to put your seatbelt on. Just check your seatbelts on, yeah, all good. And your tray table if they are not on already. Number 3, we take you out the front with your back to the window and you ask for your holder. Sometimes you pat your pockets looking for it, but we keep it in the box outside with your cigarettes now. The holder is very important to Richard. He even has a spare. We hand you your apron. Your apron on. It has Velcro straps so Richard can put it on himself. Straighten it all over your tray. The apron protects his clothes from getting burnt. You will ask for an ashtray and that gets put on your tray table. The support worker puts a cigarette into the holder and lights it for you. We then hand the cigarette to you and you smoke away. We always keep an eye out to make sure that you are safe. When it looks like Richard is finished, we ask him if it's okay to take the cigarette away and remove the cigarette from the holder. Thank you. Richard can burn himself if he tries to do it himself. Lastly, we dispose of the cigarette in the ashtray and we put everything away, the holder, the cigarettes, the matches, in the box. Richard's second goal is to wear what he wants. He likes to choose what he wears each day and he likes to look well dressed. In general, Richard likes to wear long pants. Shorts aren't his thing. Even on hot days, Richard may choose to wear long pants. Some days he has battles with his support workers. He really does not want to be offered shorts. Richard usually prefers shoes to sandals. He likes clean, polished shoes. All the shoe polish and cloths are in his room. Okay, Richie, we'll have a look and see what kind of a day it's going to be today, okay? In the morning, after Richard's shower, we will discuss the weather, the forecast and what Richard has on for the day. See that? It's really lovely and sunny. So it's going to be about 26 degrees. Would you like to choose some clothes? Firstly, we go to the cupboard and ask Richard what he would like to wear. A long sleeved or a short sleeved shirt or a t-shirt. We flick through Richard's shirts and he picks the one he wants by saying or pointing. That one? You like that one? Then we ask Richard which pants he would like to wear. Would you like to wear, Richie? The dark ones or the light pair? Which pair would you like to wear? The light pair. Support workers need to know that Richard feels the cold and may ask for a jumper even though it looks like it might be a warm day. Choose your shoes now. Choosing shoes happens in the same way. Open the cupboard where Richard's shoes are and he will point to the ones he wants to wear. Your shoes or your zip-up boots? These, the zip-up boots? Okay, very good. Richard then likes to comb his hair. When he points to the drawer in the bathroom where his comb is, he's usually asking you to get his comb and to pass it to him. He will comb his hair. He may open the drawer himself if he's close enough. Lastly, Richard chooses which aftershave he would like to wear. That one? Richard is ready to face the day.